What's up? Welcome back to my channel. For today, I thought I would just share with you my perfume collection. Let me preface by saying that these were not acquired in a span of like 1, 2, 3 years. These have been acquired over my lifetime. And the reason that I feel the need to say this, not because I owe anyone an explanation, it's only because some of these are very expensive, but also some of these were also gifts. And like I said, I don't owe anyone an explanation. What people choose to give me, what I choose to spend my hard-earned money on is no one's concern. Anyway, let's just go ahead and get started. The first one that I want to start with is from Finery, and this is the new Rouge. Let me go ahead and read you the notes. And this one says, Rouge means red, but sapphire blue means abundance, and you deserve more. Lose yourself in a dream of opulence and extravagance that turns a lavish fantasy into reality. And it says that this one smells like golden saffron, amber resin, sandalwood. This is a dupe of the Baccarat Rouge 540 that is super expensive, but this one was only $29. But when I got it, it was on sale, so I actually got it for like $20. This is super pretty. It's very sweet but sophisticated in a way. It's not like your childish, sweet gourmand scent. This is very, very welcoming, very warm. So this is the first one that I have. Then I also have another Finery perfume, and this one is in Pistachio Please. This one also was $20 because I got them at the same time. I didn't know that I liked nutty scents. I just thought I only liked smoky and woody, spicy scents, but I have discovered that apparently I am a nutty person and I really enjoy those more gourmand, foodie, flirty scents. The notes for Pistachio Please are pistachio milk, fluffy vanilla, tonka bean. That's probably why I really like this scent. And I think it's the vanilla because maybe the pistachio by itself, I don't know if I would still enjoy that, but oh, this is so nice. Yeah, I think that's why I really like it because it's like, I do get the pistachio, but it's not the main character even though it's named after that. It's really pretty. This one is exactly what it says on the bottle, pistachio. The longevity on these, it's not that of a mist, but I don't think it's that of a perfume. With the new Rouge, I find that this one tends to last way, way longer. To me, this is like an actual perfume, whereas this is a hybrid. This is like a mist and a perfume. It does last quite a long time, but not as long lasting as this one. Anyway, I have these two from Finery. A perfume that is very inexpensive that I happened to stumble upon at TJ Maxx is this one. I think the brand is from True Fragrance and Beauty because there's literally nothing on this other than the price, which was $17. And this one is Praline and Pistachio. This is practically the same version of this, but with a sweeter hint. Yes, they are very similar, but combined, I find that this one gives this one the longevity that I am missing. Either people are hungry or it just smells that delicious because when I'm wearing it, it's almost kind of like, what's that smell? Or someone smells good. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, it's me, hello. But typically when I do wear this scent, there's a comment here or there in regards to how good this smells. There are no notes on here, like there is nothing. Super pretty. So this one is Praline and Pistachio. Then I ventured out into the replica world and I got By the Fireplace. I've had this for I think over a year, almost 2 years actually. This one I find that whenever I wear it, she means business. Like I'm not in charge. This perfume is in charge whenever I spray it. It is so strong. I think like the whole concentration of this perfume is just straight up oils that if I spray it in the morning, I will smell it all the way until I go to bed. Sometimes I would just spray a tiny bit in the corner of the room. It would add this fireplace scent to the entire room. This is strong. I know that they're a little bit more expensive, but I get it. I know why. They last literally 24 hours. There are some jackets that I've sprayed and then I hang them up and then when I pull them back out, I still smell By the Fireplace on them. So this is super potent. The one thing that I don't like is that it doesn't have a lid, so it's really hard to travel with. And let me just read you the notes. It says, this is in the warm and spicy fragrance family. The notes are clove oil, chestnut accord, vanilla accord. Think of a nice, clean smelling fireplace. This is that. Like, it's not like a campfire kind of a smell. How do I explain it to you? It's the type of fireplace smell that I think of whenever you're either, up in the mountain, skiing, snowboarding, you come down to the lodge, you're hanging out, drinking hot chocolate, you're all sitting, trying to get warm and cozy. Anyway, this one is Replica by the Fireplace. Next, I have Vetiver 46 by Le Labo. This is a very sophisticated scent. This to me is very grown up. It's very, long lasting, unique, different, mysterious. This is exquisite. Let me go ahead and read you a little bit about what Le Labo says on their website. This says, the creme de la creme of vetivers. It says, among the many essences, pepper, gaiac, labdanum, and cedar lend themselves to the wicked woodiness of this perfume. Each expresses strength of character in its own way. It is that. I feel like this is kind of like I don't want to say it smells like an incense, but it's like a clean, fresh, mysterious, sophisticated scent. This is also very strong. I do also find that when I use this one, this is a long-lasting perfume. Like, it also wants to be in charge. Like, when I spray it, I will smell it for the entire day. This next one was a gift from Anthony. He actually gifted this to me when we kind of started dating, so I've had this for years. And the reason that I'm so scared to use it is because, again, it was a gift from him, but they no longer make this packaging, at least not that I have been able to find. They've changed it to a more like tall, skinny bottle, whereas this to me is, I think this is pretty. The shape of this one to me is more appealing because it's just different. I know that, you can get fingerprints on it, but the way that it is, it almost looks like a giant hand sanitizer, and I love that. Let me read you the notes on this one. This is in the Floral fragrance family. The scent type is warm florals. The key notes are Mandora, pink, pepper. Fragrance description says, created for the libertine who is completely free, this scent's complex lilac heart contrasts with rose, violet, and geranium for a nuanced, rare floral blend defined by a deep duet of natural patchouli oils. You know what? I agree. I would have to agree with this. Is a very fun fragrance. It's interesting that they say florals because when I think of florals, I mostly just think of like a rose. Like everything has to smell like a rose, but this is not that. If I had smelled this and you told me classify it under a certain family, I don't think I would have picked florals because it's very unique. I love this scent. Actually, let me spray this one right now because I love this one. But I'm just scared to use it because then I know that once I run out, I'm gonna have to get the new package and not this one. So this one is the older version of Gucci Guilty. This next perfume is the newest one, I believe. No, the second newest one in my collection. This is from the Ariana Grande line in Mod Vanilla. I honestly was influenced to buy this because everyone kept saying this is probably the best vanilla perfume you will find. I kind of want to say I agree with them because it really is that. It's vanilla, but it's not like your generic vanilla. This is very, very well done, very smooth, very, very well blended together. Let me read you the notes. The top notes are pink freesia, juicy plum, creamy musks. The middle notes are orris butter, white praline, jasmine petals, and the base is vanilla absolute and cocoa butter. It's interesting that the base is that vanilla and the cocoa butter because I almost want to say that is the first thing that I smell. The butter and the vanilla. I don't know what it is, but I'm not picking out all of the florals in these. Maybe they're added, but in a very, very subtle way to where you can't really distinct between, the vanilla and the florals or the spiciness and the florals because it's very smooth. Like I cannot smell that plum or that freesia or the white praline. I get the vanilla and that buttery smooth scent. Again, I would not know that this had any florals in it. So that's the next one that I have is the Mod Vanilla from Ariana Grande's line. This next one is from Dior. It's the Hypnotic Poison. This is my OG girl. Like, if they ever discontinue this, it's gonna be one sad day, because this I've had for years. This is the first scent, I want to say, that I bought on my own with my own adult money, by myself, with no one to skew my, thoughts or my opinion in regards to the scent. I kind of want to say that this is like an acquired smell. I don't know of many people that love this one, but I also don't know very many people that hate it. It's kind of like in the middle, but to me, honestly, this is a must-have in anyone's collection. The fragrance family for this one is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmands. The keynotes are bitter almond, sambac, jasmine, and vanilla. The hypnotic poison has 4 contrasting facets: intoxicating bitter almond and carvy, opulent sambac, jasmine, mysterious jacaranda, and senses vanilla and musk. All make for a compelling, bewitching fragrance fusion. The mystery of Dior's legendary forbidden fruit lives on in a magical modern filter. I have heard some people describe this as like Dr. Pepper. Can't really say they're lying, because I do get a hint of that. It's not like you smell like Dr. Pepper. Honestly, it's like the tiniest subtle hint. But other than that, this is just very warm and spicy. Super pretty. I had to take a little break because my dogs were going crazy upstairs. And now I'm winded because I had to go up and down. I'm not too sure where I left off on the hypnotic poison, but this is just like, I think this is like a rare unicorn. If you love it, you love it. If you hate it, you absolutely hate it. But I'm one of the ones that love it. The next one that I have is Black Opium. The fragrance family is warm and spicy. The scent type is warm and sweet gourmand. Keynotes: black coffee, white flowers, vanilla. There is a pattern, as you've seen, and that is that in every perfume that I have, there's vanilla. Like, there's a vanilla note to it. So I'm finding out that yes, I love vanillas, but with this one, I also found out that I love a coffee scent, which is what this one has. The fragrance description says this is a seductively intoxicating women's fragrance with opening notes of adrenaline-rich coffee and sweet vanilla that recline into the softness of white flowers for a young, modern scent. I think that the Black Opium is a good contender for the hypnotic poison. I don't think that, these types of scents are for everyone, but for the ones that enjoy these are unique. So I'm glad that I have these two. The next one that I have is from Gucci, from the Floral line, and this one is in the gorgeous gardenia. Not too sure why I bought this one. Let me just read you the info about this one. The fragrance family, florals. The scent type, fruity floral. Keynotes, pear, white gardenia, brown sugar. I probably bought it because I smelled a little bit of that sugar. This is just a floral. Like, this is it. Like, there's no mysterious element to it. There's no note that leaves me wanting more. No, this is just a floral. This is probably my least used perfume because, I don't know, although I'm not the most floral person, I can appreciate a good floral, but it has to have some complexity to it. It has to have some uniqueness, some sort of intriguing element to it, and this one does not. So this, I am kind of sad that I bought, but it's still part of my collection. The next one that I have is from Chanel, and this is the Coco Mademoiselle perfume. Honestly, I think every single perfume lover probably has some variation of this perfume. This, to me, is like that old money, young, fun, rich girl. That is not me at all, but this, to me, gives sophistication, maturity, elegance. Like, it is literally everything. These are just so sophisticated that, everybody else is here and these scents are like up here in sophistication. This is really pretty. As you can tell, I have definitely used up a lot of it. Luckily, this was a gift and I've had it for like over 8-10 years. So these last. I don't want to say they're an investment because really there's no return in this kind of an investment. But if you do buy these type of perfumes, like the more expensive high-end ones, they do last a long time. You don't need to go crazy and like shower yourself with these type of perfumes because they're just so strong, and the ratio from oils to, you know, whatever else is in there is quite high, so they do last a long time. But anyway, this one is also part of my collection. I forgot to tell you the notes on that one, but it's a floral, warm floral, and the key notes are orange, patchouli, Turkish rose. And the fragrance description says, irresistibly sexy, an absolutely modern composition with a strong yet surprisingly fresh character. This is what I mean. So this one, like, I feel like they could have done so much more and they just chose not to. Whereas this one gives me everything that I want, the complexity. The inability to pick out just one note from this one because they're just so smooth and just so nicely blended together that I like want to know more. Like, I want to keep smelling this one to find out, oh, you know, there's that note, or oh, now I smell that one like an hour later. Whereas this one, it's just a floral from the minute I spray it to the minute I stop smelling it. So just thought I would just go over these two really quickly. I have two more perfumes and then we're done. So the next one, this is the newest one that I just got, and it is Perfect in Pink by Bath & Body Works. I have spoken about this one exhaustively. Like, I'm already exhausted about talking about it, but I just love it that much. This, a lot of people have compared it to Lost Cherry by Tom Ford. I've not smelled that one yet, but if it smells anything like this, I am glad that I got it for like $30. I've heard a lot of people say that that Lost Cherry from Tom Ford doesn't really last as long. Like, it dissipates in like 2-3 hours. But I think that for something from Tom Ford, it should literally last you the whole week because their stuff is expensive. This, I find, lasts 3 to 6 hours depending on how much you spray. When a perfume or like a mist is on the lower end of, you know, the totem pole when it comes to prices, I don't feel guilty for just dousing myself. That's why I like the body mist, because I can just, you know, finish a whole bottle in like 3 months and not feel guilty because I paid $4 for it. Whereas this one, it was $30. I also don't feel too bad because it's a giant bottle. So anyway, this is the newest addition that I have in my collection, and the notes for this one are vibrant cherries, pink camellia, and whipped almond creme. This is the only cherry scent that I will do. I will not do any other cherry scents. Like, they need to be soft, smooth, buttery with a hint of a cherry. Like, I do not want the cherry to be the main note. And this one does a very good job at just ensuring that you smell all three of the notes. I'm sure there's like other ones, you know, like a mid and a base, but the main notes, I smell them all together. It's almost like the cherry takes a back seat and just lets the other two notes shine, but it's still there. So anyway, this is the newest addition and I love it. Lastly, I'm gonna end with probably the bougiest of them all, and this is from Louis Vuitton in the fragrance Matière Noire, which is like black matter translated to anyway. This is a unisex scent. I got this when Louis Vuitton first, like completely first began to roll out perfumes. So pretty that whenever I use it, I don't want to just use it or spray it when I'm going to Walmart to buy groceries. You know what I mean? Like, I want to use this one when I want it to be memorable, when I'm gonna have a memorable time. But anyway, let me just read you a little bit about this one. This says, a blend of dark wood and white flowers ventures into a world of mystery. Exploring the universe is the ultimate travel fantasy and most thrilling adventure. Matière Noire plumbs intangible depths with the journey through the darkest, most precious woods. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so a bunch of stuff. I do not know how to explain this scent to you because it's so unique. I've never smelled any other scent or thought of another scent that comes close to this one. This is its own scent. It's so pretty. Anyway, this is the last perfume that I have. Alright, you guys, and that is it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my perfume collection. Like I said, these were not bought in a year, in 2 years, and 3. Like, these have been acquired over my lifetime. I feel like I have a pretty good collection to where I don't really find that I have gaps, and I'm very happy with the collection size that I have. I know that there are collections that are like hundreds of perfumes, But personally, I just enjoy the ones that I have, and I don't see myself really buying anything new or introducing anything, you know, in the perfume family. Yes, I'll buy body mist because, you know, they're inexpensive, and I just like to explore more with the scents. It's like a way for me to find out what scents I like and what scents I don't, because they're a lot cheaper than perfumes. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my collection. If there are any that you think that I am missing, comment them down below so that I can check them out and see if maybe I am missing them. But anyway, I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, marvelous, beautiful day. I will see you in the next one. Bye!